So we are back again, guys. So now we are going to tackle about Armiteo Ricarte Y. Garcia and his contribution in the Philippines. So let's do it. Who is Artimeo Ricarte Y. Garcia? Ricarte was born in Batac, Ilocos Norte Province to Faustino Ricarte and Bonifacia Garcia. He finished his early studies in his hometown and moved to Manila for his tertiary education. He enrolled at the Colegio de San Juan de Letran, where he graduated with the Bachelor of Arts degree. Artimeo Ricarte was joined the ranks of the Katipunan under the Magdiwang Council, where he held the rank of Lieutenant General. In order to become a national hero, you need to have significant positive contribution to the growth and the development of society and represent all of us. Number 1, you need to fight what is right and become independent for our country. Have a concept of nation and thereafter aspire and struggle for the nation's freedom. Number 2, define and contribute to a system or life of freedom and order for a nation. Heroes are those who make the nation's constitutions and laws contribute to the quality of life and destiny of a nation. Number 3, part of the people's expression, thinks of the future, especially the future generations. The choice of a hero involves not only the recounting of an episode or events in history, but of the entire process that made this particular person a hero. Just like Artimeo Ricarte, he was known as national hero because he fight what is right. That's why he became general in the Philippine Revolution. He is regarded as the father of the Philippine Army. Through the present, Philippine Army grew out of the forces that threw in opposition to and defeated the Philippine Revolutionary Army led by General Ricarte. Ricarte is notable for never having taken an oath of allegiance to the United States government that occupied the Philippines from 1898 to 1946. On August 31, 1896, Ricarte led the revolutionists in attacking the Spanish garrison in San Francisco de Malabon. He crushed the Spanish troops and took the civil guards as a prisoner. At the Tejeros Convention, Ricarte was elected Captain General and received a military promotion to Brigadier General in Emilio Aguinaldo's army. He led his men in various battles in Cavite, Laguna, and Batangas. When the Philippine-American War started in 1899, he was Chief of Operation of the Philippine Forces in the Second Zone around Manila. In July 1900, he was captured in Manila and deported to Guam together with Apolinario Mabini. In early 1903, Ricarte was set free but banned from the Philippines. In December 1903, Ricarte returned to the Philippines as stowaway on board the Weshang. Ricarte planned to reunite with former members of the army and rekindle the Philippine Revolution. Just as Ricarte's life was fading away into obscurity, World War II began and Imperial Japanese Army invaded the Philippines. The Japanese flew Ricarte back to the Philippines to help them pacify the Filipinos. In December 1944, Ricarte was forced to establish the Makapili, a pro-Japanese organization during World War II. which was used to root out guerrillas. Near the end of World War II, Ricarte again found himself taking flight from America and Filipino forces. Ricarte became ill and suffered from debilitating dysentery. On July 31, 1945 at Hungduan, Ifugao, Ricarte died at the age of 78. His grave was found 9 years later in 1954 by treasure hunters.